you 5 minutes ago when I said hello to the world.
All right.
Are we live?
I believe.
Hello, world!
Hello, world! Let me get
Last
back to
time
my-
it was hello, void, because you lied to me.
I did lie to you. I thought perhaps we were going live already. So I'm going to be clear with everybody who's watching right now. If there is some kind of weird snafu or something, it's because, like usual, I have no idea what I'm doing. Just zero.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing buttons and hoping it doesn't blow up on me. Also, let me know if the music, this is kind of an annoying song, if the music in the background gets to be too loud or whatever, because again, no idea what I'm doing. I want to say what's up to everybody over there. I see Rockin' R's here, Bearded Gremlin, see White Tiger, Family Williamson, Jacob Ewing, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hey, Robot Wolf just jumped on too.
They said that you're real quiet. And
I'm
when
real
I
quiet.
opened it, I was talking. I'm real loud.
Are you real loud? I can adjust.
So I'm just loud in general, so I don't know if it's just the way I was talking. I've muted myself since then.
You're a horrible human being. Let me see if I can
Yeah.
turn my mic up down here. You're all gonna have to tell me if that changed it. As far as
Oh
my
my
little,
god, you're real loud in my ears
well, yeah,
now.
as far as my little controls are concerned, I'm very loud now. But it doesn't matter what you think. It matters what they think, and they need to tell me what's up.
They said I'm real loud. Fish said we're both real quiet. I don't know, guys. It might just be your volume settings.
Yeah, do me a favor. Find where your volumes are and just tweak it. And we're going to see what's up with that. Yeah, okay. So, yes, so much better. Everyone's saying better. So, fantastic.
I'm going to turn you down on Discord.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's the thing. So, usually, if all of you don't know and you haven't been watching long enough to get the gist of it, Maddie is my DM. That's how we met before we started doing all the skill tree stuff. So really the only way I ever talk to her is on Discord, and usually she's telling me to roll dice or that I've died or something. It's not that I've died. Kirsten will never die. He's a perfect little boy.
You want to tempt fate?
No, I really don't. Don't piss off your DM, guys. Okay, so we've decided that we are going half deaf and you're a tad loud. So, man, everybody's saying either we're loud or we're quiet, and I don't know.
It's just like people are just saying tweak that volume. His is acceptable. Maddie is screaming at me as usual.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're all going to have to walk us through this and let us know if we're loud or if we're not loud or whatever. So I adjusted mine a little bit. Let me know if it's okay. And then figure out for her. You just stop screaming at these nice people. They've come to watch us tonight, and you.
I only scream.
Screamed again. Oh yeah, Fish just still having trauma after that last session. All right, people are saying it sounds good now. So, cool. So, real quick, this is what we are going to do. We're going to start by just kind of hanging out with y'all. We're going to mix some drinks. We have some fantasy.
We have stolen.
We have stolen fantasy drink recipes.
We have not been creative. We have researched online.
We would like to talk a little bit about, where we've been, kind of where we're going, and then we definitely want to go ahead and do the giveaway. So I know Brandon's here with Nova. We've got these badass walls to give away, and I'm
Hold on.
I'm thinking of stealing these things. Huh? What are we holding on for?
No, someone just said it wasn't in stereo, but you sound like you're in stereo for me. Yeah, you're in stereo.
Stay in stereo. I'm good.
Yeah, because I am loud.
Yeah, you just are.
No,
loud.
just volume wise. You're quiet, I'm loud.
I will just eat the mic if I'm too quiet. Yeah, Brandon's here. He says, I'm here. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna, like this wallet, you're gonna have to make me one of these. I know you just made me a wallet too. I will pay you because I love this one. This color is gorgeous. So yeah, but I will be giving these two away, as well as, let me open her up. I feel like I'm making some kind of a illicit deal. So excited.
Show it off. I'll close it.
Close it. I'm very excited.
Don't let them see too much.
Oh, very excited at the way that thing came out.
Everyone's saying that I'm real loud.
Well, shush. I can turn you down.
Yeah.
If that's the case, let me turn you down. Here, ready? Whoop. All right, talk, say things.
Let me listen to myself while you continue to
As far as
describe things.
OBS is concerned, she's very quiet now. But, again, it just matters what you guys have to say. Someone is saying plug Tandy. Man, okay. All right, here is my struggle. Tandy, I messaged them saying, like, hey, maybe sponsor? And they're like, no, we don't do that thing. And then I just went to Tandy. This was like 6 months ago. I just went to Tandy to pick up some more supplies for next week's project. It's coming up so pretty. And they're like, oh, yeah, you should try to get us to sponsor you. I'm like, And they're like, yeah, we just started doing that like 2 weeks ago or something like that. And there's a bunch of people's faces on there. If someone says, hey, want to see my tools? Shut up, Wolf. So apparently there is a chance again that Tandy is going to show me the love, and I wanna try it. Yeah, somebody's saying Weaver. I've messaged Weaver too, so they're the opposite problem. They do the sponsorships, but they do so many that they book up like, a year.
We just gotta get both of them.
Yeah, we meet somewhere in the middle.
And then play them off of each other like some perfect storm.
Here's the thing. I don't even need, it'd be nice to get some discounts and stuff, but honestly, I want to get more, giveaways and stuff for you guys.
I want money.
Yeah, she wants money. Which I understand because this kind of, it's pricey. But the materials are expensive for all these things. But if it wasn't for Jay in the Bay, and I don't know, Jay in the Bay, give us a shout out if you are here as well. But it very graciously reaching out to us, saying that they were going to, they wanted to support us getting something to do a giveaway, which is really what made this happen. I haven't heard of Springfield Leather. I'll have to look into that, Nikki. But yeah, this is very much because of Jay in the Bay. So, we kind of went 50-50, and then I built this thing. So I really appreciate that if you're listening. So yeah, let us jump into making some drinks. So Maddie, what do you got to mix up?
I am indecisive, and I like to drink, so I have 2 recipes. Because
let's preface this by saying, be of age and always drink responsibly. This is how we keep ourselves from being sued. See what I did?
Oh, yes, I love not being sued.
I love not being sued, too. Yes.
Yeah, so I actually have the Potion of Restoration from the D&D cookbook. So the Hero's Feast. And then I went online onto the internet, so you can steal it from me later. Because you cook more than I do. I went online onto the internet, and I found a healing potion, one that's like cranberry and raspberry and such. So,
Mongoose is being
you have
to us and telling us to chug. We really shouldn't be chugging.
I can chug it. I was going to right before the stream started.
No.
I just can't. So which drink do you have? The one
Crowds, another one of our friends who plays D&D with us, turned me on to one called High Potion. It's from Final Fantasy, and it is a lovely electric blue, and I'm gonna be drinking that. So that's where I'm going with this one. You can go ahead and mix yours up first. I will watch the stream.
Which one should I mix up first, though? The healing potion one or the
stream? What do y'all think?
Restoration potion.
What do you think? Restoration or healing?
Restoration or healing?
Yeah.
I feel like
what is most important right now? Are you
I don't know. Wound me emotionally.
Wound you emotionally. You are unoriginal.
That's not true.
No, it isn't. Most of the drawings and stuff of the things I make come from you. So if you're unoriginal, then I'm really
you're
unoriginal. All right, we got healing.
I'm definitely seeing a lot more healing. All right.
Drink Wisconsinly. Eric, I feel like that's going to be a lot of healing. All right, you're healing. Healing.
I'm healing tonight.
Crowds is the one who.
Crowds is in there.
Yeah, Crowds is in there.
All right, so I have orange juice, cranberry juice, a little bit of lemon juice, and then
While you do that, I'm gonna
I
play
have
the lower thirds. Watch, ready?
Leicester.
I made that thing. I'm very proud
You
of
made
myself.
that thing. I'm always trying to find out what part of my screen is on the stream. All right. So, this one is
Teach us a skill.
It's coconut rum.
Uh-huh.
I'll probably just do the measurements as I go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop everything first though, because that's how we do.
Of course. You drop it all onto the table, and then you pick it back up and randomly mix things
We'll put the juices in first because I have
This
them.
is why I didn't
so
want you to chug it. You're already dropping stuff on the table.
I am generally drunk all the time. So 1.5 ounces of orange juice, half ounce of lemon juice,
Okay.
and then 1.5 ounce of cranberry juice, and then comes the liquor. So we
the part that
have...
does the healing. Coconut rum
Yes.
is yum, Nikki.
I've only ever had, I think what I brought that last time was coconut vodka. I couldn't find it again. I was very sad. So 1 ounce of, no, 1/2 ounce of coconut rum. And it is 1 ounce of white rum.
That both of us made drinks that require a shaker, which is just great podcast.
I'm going to mute
microphone
myself
fodder. Just
when
shuck,
loud
shuck.
things are happening. Because
So far, you've been the loud thing that's been happening. Everyone's like, she's a really loud.
it's more of a reason to not continue to be. So 1 ounce of white rum,
Ooh,
and
we've got
then
Malibu Midori pineapple juice. Boom, mana potion. Hell yeah. Hell
yeah, that'd be fun.
That sounds good.
And I think the raspberry comes after it's been shaked. So I'm going to mute myself. So entertain while I shake a drink.
All right. Well, she's muted. It is the perfect time to talk trash about. Man, am I still too quiet?
I can still hear it, bastard.
I mean, I've Family Williams, I've turned up my mic just as far as it will go now. I'm either breaking your eardrums or I sound perfect. Those are the only 2 options I give you, though. Perfect. See you, White Tiger. So yeah, they're going to be mixing up their drinks. I am going to get all of my junk ready. So I have some, what is it? My plate of steak. I haven't seen your plate of steak, Jennifer. I'm going to be mixing up some lemon juice with some curacao. Is that how you pronounce this? Curacao. It's a nice, pretty blue one. I'm going to do some triple sec. Yeah, I think so too. And
So this
some
is so
gin.
far the health potion. It's very health.
Sounds good now. Thank you. Is it very health?
And yeah, and then the last bit is to add raspberry liqueur.
Fancy.
And swirly glitter powder.
Huzzah. Oh, it's a nice color.
Mm-hmm. It's a red like healing potion. It's a little cloudy. I've not tried either of these, so this opened 5 seconds ago. Continue to entertain while I struggle. No.
Here. Turned Maddie down just a little bit more. And hopefully that should be good. Eventually, I'm just gonna mute you all together. And it should be perfect.
Ooh, it glitters. I enjoy this greatly. I enjoy shiny things.
So while you mix that up, I guess some questions for the audience watching here. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Oh, I need to just click.
See the glitter. I will pour more.
Is that the same stuff we use for the potion, right? The potion bottles. Is it that same glitter stuff? Yeah, that stuff's dope.
It's a luster. I got it for
making
making
luster.
cookies.
pearlescence, I guess is what mine was called. It's the same stuff though. It's for cookies and baking and all that. But yeah, if y'all have like any ideas for other stuff that you'd like us to be doing, I've been doing a lot of leather. Is it too much leather stuff for y'all, or I feel like that's what everybody really likes to see anyways? Is it glittery? Show it off.
It's hard to see on camera.
Oh no, it's nice. Well, how is it?
Yeah. It's very berry.
She's still loud. I'm gonna turn you down even more. All right. I think
it's just a me problem.
Well, then I'll compensate for your horribleness. Here, I've turned her down quite a bit. Never enough leather for me. I know never enough leather for you, Brennan. You're like... So if you haven't seen his stuff, I've left links during the giveaway and all that too. But his like bags, wallets, check out Nova. He's fantastic. Also, if there's anything that like you guys make or you have your own businesses or something like that, definitely hit me up and show me what you do. I'd love to promote you on the show. Okay, I'm gonna mix up mine because it's a beautiful drink.
Cheers to the New Year's.
Yes, we can cheers to the New Year's. While I'm mixing it.
A lovely bowl of blackberries.
Oh, good. I thought I was smart putting all of my ice in this thing, and it all froze into one giant lump. Yeah. So it turned out I was dumb.
I put it in like a thermos, and it all froze, and I just ripped it apart.
Perfect. All right. You can watch the chat from me while I mix ratios. Tell me if they mention if you're still too loud or if you're quieter now, because I've turned you down quite a bit.
It says that I'm now very quiet.
I'm getting there. We're going to hit in the middle then. This is the middle.
And Wolf says they can't hear me at all.
Okay. So now you're in the middle.
I just need to talk louder.
No. Because I still have to listen to you.
Rube says we can't hear me at all. Honestly, the world's better off.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue, really. I think that's a feature, not a bug. You know, the less we can hear her. Though.
Gremlin says, isn't it wonderful? She's talking, but we can barely hear her.
Grem would like that.
Uh-huh. Whatever you just did, Fish said it was perfect, and everyone's going good now, perfect, much better.
All right.
Let me talk in my normal volume and see if they continue to.
Let me mute myself for just a second. There was almost a mini tragedy. It almost opened. Pour out my drink.
You're bad at that.
Apparently so. All right.
Ooh, I wonder if it would.
Look at how pretty that is. That is a nice blue drink.
Hold on. Someone just told me to shine a light. I'm gonna stir it a bit first underneath my swirly drink to make the fluorescent.
Now my hair is messed up. It's fine. It's always a mess.
You can kind of see that there is glitter in there, but it's just glowy.
It matters not.
You know what? It just means we have to make it in person.
Yeah. Cheers to you and to everybody watching.
Cheers. Cheers to a year of skill tree past us. You're drinking too early. We're not done cheersing.
You started a new cheers.
How come I don't get a cheers and you get a cheers?
Because I have the power to do things like this. Ready? Boom, gone.
You made a blue drink. I made a red drink.
Oh, perfect. She can do colors and everything. Why she's a partner. But thank you all. Cheers to all of you. Yes. Yeah. So like the growth we've done this year has been kind of crazy. It's been great. I feel like, so a lot of times in the comment section, we get a lot of really nice comments being like, oh, you guys should be way bigger and stuff. But we've been for what, 2 years, maybe 3 years?
Yeah, we're way ahead of like the projected what we should be at for the like first 5 years of YouTube.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about kind of where it's going, and it's all because of you all. So honestly, you've made this year like it wasn't a thanks, Crowds.
Crowds just gave us money.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to do stuff for Crowds. Terrible, horrible things I can't talk about on the air. I did make his drink. We're even now.
We're coming for you, Crowds.
but yeah, you know, the amount of growth and the amount of interaction, you guys are an amazing community. It's one of those things I feel like every time I talk to other YouTubers, they're like, don't read your comments section. It's like, we'll turn you off to doing YouTube ever. But honestly, you guys are just so cool that it's a joy. I like reading it. I try to answer back whenever possible. So yeah, I appreciate it. And feel free, any of you, to reach out to me on like Instagram or whatever. I know a few of you have, and just chat. I'll usually answer you back. Although, she's giggling at something. I take her off the screen for 1 second. What is she doing?
I forgot how to breathe.
You're an idiot. Hey, thanks, Rockin' Now, so Rockin' we got to figure out. I got to come pay you a visit. You got a lot of wood turning to show me. I'd really like to learn that.
You ever do that thing where you just choke on your own spit suddenly without warning?
Nope, I think that's a thing only dumb people do.
It's a thing you shouldn't be familiar.
All right. So we were planning. I think we're actually doing real good in time. We were planning on going over some like of the episodes we've made and how many times we've just heard ourselves in the past year here.
Yeah, we were gonna scroll through our old like the videos we've done this year and let you in on some things that were happening in the background.
But I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Do you want us to just go ahead and jump to the giveaway first, or would you like to just kind of sit and chit chat first? Or we'll do the giveaway and then we'll chat afterwards. We're gonna be here for a little bit, so let us know what you want to see. We're just kind of getting into doing this, and I want to make sure that you guys are having fun and enjoying your time here. Cut the tip of your finger off again. Yeah, making this damn thing. I was cutting. I had the ruler, so I get a straight edge on the leather. And you know when you're walking down, when you're walking at nighttime, and hit like a table or something, real confidently though, you're walking like it's not there, and you just have all that follow through. I did that with a razor knife. My finger was just hanging over the edge of the ruler, and I cut super cleanly, and it was horrible. It was probably the most confidently I've ever removed a piece of myself. So you.
Brandon has a good idea of, since there's multiple giveaways, we can maybe start with the wallets, then chat, then get the wallet, then the big one at the end. So we can do one of the wallets. We can do one of the wallets right now, and then we can talk about the year that just happened. Then we can do another wallet, then we can talk about the year to come, and then we can do the final one.
It's a plan forms. Fantastic.
I do need to make a new drink.
You finished your drink already? Slow down, woman. Hot damn. All right, well, while you mix that drink, I'm going to do the first giveaway. So, Stream, you need to make another decision. We have 2 wallets to give away. Are we doing the black one or the brown one? I'm kind of inclined to give the black one away first so I can pretend that the brown one is mine for just a little bit longer. It's so pretty. So not that there's anything wrong with the black, because it's pretty too, but this is just more my color. And it's such a nice piece of leather. You're going to have to leave in the chat where you got this again. I know you told me, but damn, it's nice. Yeah, anyways, sorry. So let me know. Vote on that, brown or black, and then I will do a giveaway.
In the meantime, I'm going to do the D&D drink.
What do you,
while they vote. So Potion of Restoration is blackberries. So I need 11 blackberries. 1, 2.
Jen Dubé, I've removed pieces of myself more than I'd like to say. I've I'm not careful, and I'm dumb. The problem is I work really late into the night. It's usually like 3 o'clock in the morning when I cut myself really badly.
Almost. So the reason why we struggle to post a lot of like spoilers or whatever is because almost every single project is down to the wire, last minute, and we can't give you information early because we finished it the night before.
So this is what happens. What happens is we come up with an idea and I start working on it. And then I'm like, oh my God, no, it would be even more cool if we did it like this. And she's like, don't do that, where it's like tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, but I should do it this way. And she's like, no, it's due tomorrow. We really can't.
He's like, I've already started.
I'm like, yeah, I've already started. It's died. There's nothing we can do now. No turning back. So I'm a bad business partner. All right, so we've got one
cool.
for black, brown. Yeah, my wife did the same with your bandsaw. Oh, that's like a jagged cut. That's not. I hope she's okay. That sounds terrible. That not a particularly clean cut on flesh. One of you should be able to set a poll for voting. Gremlin, you are assuming I have any level of competency with this.
No, and I haven't looked into the YouTube streaming because I assumed you would.
Again,
I shouldn't have,
with the
you
assumptions.
always just ask me to do things.
Yeah. So that's your fault, though, because you're very accommodating. So I don't have to think. You're thinking for me.
Well, this is what happens when I don't.
Yeah, well, we're going to do the brown one first. We're going to rip this Band-Aid off for me. I love it so much.
You shouldn't have said you liked it. That was why they all chose it. They want to see you suffer.
They want to see me suffer. Why do you guys always want to see me suffer during the Halloween one? I don't know how many of you were on the Halloween one. People were voting on horrible things for me to do while carving pumpkins. I've never been more tired. I was so sore after that stream.
Got good exercise, though.
I did. Okay.
But yet they wouldn't vote to put a pumpkin on your head.
Ha! I love them. I love them so much. All right, we're going to do this giveaway here, and I have... It's
part I was looking forward to.
I know it was. She was very salty about it.
There was a comment, before you do it, there was a comment I want to say. I forget who said it. It was Dark something, but he said that we should appreciate that we're both two innocent beings that deserve everything in the world.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
There's no sound for me?
Did you?
Do I have sound now?
It says there's just no sound at all.
There's a delay, so let's see if there's sound now.
They said innocent beings were the last thing they heard.
Ha!
We did a whole giveaway.
I know! What it probably is because, again, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, I need to add it in my OBS as a scene. This is, I feel like...
Audio's still gone. It's back.
It should be back now, yeah.
Back. I wonder if it's the giveaway.
It's because I changed, no, it's because I changed scenes. So in OBS, there's like scenes, and some of them have the audio tied in and some of them don't. It should be okay for the next giveaway. But, at any rate, let us know if you are in the chat, Jaws160. That is the person who has won this one. Congratulations. That's exciting. There's, I think I mentioned it while it was off, but there was 263 of you who put in to be winning tonight. So
I'm very excited. There's a lot of gin in this.
Don't use all of it. Yeah.
I have to follow the recipe. It's this is the D&D one.
Yeah, when you hit the Discord audio died. Yeah, I think I figured out what the issue was. Changing the scene, I needing to add that audio. What I did, never mind. If you work with OBS,
basically,
you know what it is.
We figured it out.
I figured it out.
Like always.
I can't tell you how many times I'm making a project, which is a good leeway into getting into the projects we've made. Like, our process is we'll go on like Pinterest. We'll have an idea. We'll go on Pinterest and all that kind of stuff. And we'll come up with an idea. And I'll have no idea how to do it. I'll just say, this thing looks cool. I'd like to try it out. So when I'm on camera, like, seeming like I don't know what the heck I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing with like 90% of the stuff I try.
That's why it always goes till last minute, is because like he spends like 3 days desperately trying to figure out how to do a thing. And then last minute he's like, I've got it. and then suddenly he has a project that he can do. Yeah. That's why I edit it really late. We can go over that. We can go over that stuff when we talk about the year that's passed, because there are certain videos that have gone very late.
Yeah, I can pull up some of those. I feel like an old man just always with my glasses here. So let me put up the YouTubes. I don't know if you can see the YouTubes. Oh, you know what it is? It's showing my audio library one. Hold on one second, because I'm playing you guys beautiful musics at the same time. Which also let me know if... Did you mute yourself? I see you smiling. Put this here. Yes! Okay, it is the channel. And I don't know, Maddie, you should be able to see that as well.
Yep.
Cool. So, yeah, man, Wolf, I love how your bag came out. The people over at the, what is it, the UPS, when I went to send that out, they were like, where'd you get this bag? Can you make us one? I'm like, sure, I'll make you a bag. It's fine.
They did.
Yeah.
It was like two girls that were like, where'd you get this bag? But can we have one? But no, seriously.
Man, okay, somebody just mentioned the sword. That was that video didn't get a lot of views, and I loved making that sword. I'm actually a little behind the curtain stuff. I'm looking to make another, like, LARP foam sword. I'm going to be starting it, like, this weekend, like, real soon. But if you guys have any examples of kinds you'd like to see done, I was thinking of trying to make it, like, a real basic one of a way that you guys could totally do at home. There was a bit of a delay. The company that gave me the core of it, because I did want to make sure, I want to try to make it as like LARP legal as possible. So there's an actual fiberglass core for it. I got it the day before Christmas. I opened the box and there was an empty bag inside with a label on it, like a big old middle finger to me. And then there's just a bunch of back and forth with them trying to get it. But yeah, I was real sad about that. But it will be beginning this weekend, so let me know if there's any particular style O sword you're looking for. But yeah, Robot, I love the bag too. Thank you, Robot. I'm glad you like that too. Do a basic Goblin Slayer sword. Ooh, that sounds pretty dope. That actually sounds really cool. God. So the bone carving skull one, and actually there's the bone carving fox one. The fox one is like harder for me to watch, this one down here, because I procured that bone from Oreo, my dog, and she had passed this year, which was just really very difficult. But it is fun to have, like, I still have all the bones there, and every once in a while when I make something out of it, it's nice. It's nice to have, but it is always interesting to me which videos, and this is something in the year, if you guys ever want to chat and just talk. Oh, Sting. Damn, that's a good call. Mongoose? I keep wanting to say mongoose because it just flows that way. But
make a LARP spear.
Oh, I do love spears. But second vote for Sting. I might have to make Sting. I am a Lord of the Rings nerd. Hey, thank you all. I appreciate that. Yeah, Oreo was a good girl. But Yeah, I love that she's in some of the videos. It's cool to kind of see her kind of hanging out with me in the background. There's a backflip video before where she was my backflip buddy. She'd come and hang out and lays on me while I'm on the ground.
I remember in the sword video, there's a little clip on the footage where you go, it's time for an Oreo break, and you walk, because you're outside, you walk over to her, and you pet her for a bit, and then you go back, okay, time to go back to work. Oreo break done.
I love Oreo breaks. Yeah, no, those are the best. But yeah, I'm always surprised. Perhaps you guys can kind of let me know if there is a rhyme or reason you can figure out. We'll come up with an idea that we're like, this is gonna crush it. I love the way this looks. I'm super excited about this idea, and it does nothing. We don't see any views on it. And then there's other ones that we're like, we're almost out of time. We gotta just throw this thing together, and it crushes. Like the arrowhead video out of a spoon. That was the most last-minute video I feel like we've ever done. It was just this one here. It was like that Saturday. I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Do you? She's like, nope. I'm like, cool.
I think we had something planned, and then you're like, wait, no, we can do this instead. Last minute. I was like, how's that project? How's that project going? You're like, I did this instead. And I'm like, that's nothing what we discussed.
You've got to keep me off of Pinterest.
I made a thing.
Corey, Brissinger would be cool too. Wow. You pulled out a deep cut for me. I haven't read those books in a minute. I'd have to reread that. We're getting some votes for Brissinger and Sting. Damn. The arrowhead does look good.
Simple looking. So it's still. So we wanted to make the LARP sword specifically kind of simple so that it would serve as a basis for people being able to make whatever sword they wanted. So I think Sting is relatively simple. So that would
Plus, I loves it. I'm a big old Lord of the Rings nerd. I love me some good Lord of the Rings. Magic Dragon swords are always the answer. Magic Dragon, everything is usually the answer. Corey, I agree with that.
I am drinking the blood of a dragon heart.
a really red drink. This is another one.
Really red. They're both potions.
This sits on my desk. Yeah. This is another one that I really wish did. I worked really.
We were so excited about
I worked really hard on this. I'm very happy with how it came out. Yeah, no, I love this thing. Every once in a while, I'm just kind of fiddling with it while I'm at work on a Zoom call or whatever.
It came out really good, like the print quality.
Right? I think it came out great.
You had to restart it like 4 times because your printer never starts. It's like it has to catch first or something.
So that, and I know he's in chat.
Eric,
you
have to stare at it like
Eric
for 4 hours.
Yeah, I do. Eric's I've honestly with this like the print started to go wrong and I had to like start removing pieces that were gonna get in the way and I did stare at it for like legit. You kept on sending me
pictures of like I'm still staring at it, desperate for it. Because like if it fails at 6 hours that we don't have.
No.
We have to put out a video. So I think like we failed the first time and then we were like we need to start thinking of other things we can potentially do, else we're gonna be skipping a week because we're running out of time. And then the next time worked.
Ooh, man. Eric, why you gotta say stuff like that to me? Maddie's gonna hate you. He says, make a Brissinger sword that's set up to shoot out flames, like I did with the Harry Potter fire wand. No?
No.
Just
no.
Just a hard no?
Just a hard no.
I will say because I
won't edit it. If you do it, I won't edit it.
I do have to say because I do want it to be a sword that maybe somebody could use like at a LARP or something.
And that they can actually make themselves and then build off
You can totally make the fire wand yourself. You can totally make the fire wand yourself. That is
No, it
easy.
Has to be... No, it doesn't matter if they can make it. It has to be something that's basic that they can, like, build off of. If you put tubes in it, then that's a totally different process.
I disagree. I think it could be.
I'm not. If you make it shoot flame, I'm not gonna edit it.
All right, the first one, I won't do. The second one,
you can make a second one that shoots flame.
Okay. Someone's asking if the video just stopped, but
if a bunch of people don't start saying the video stopped, then I assume it hasn't.
Okay. Everything is better with fire. Yeah, I can still see the video.
Unless we start seeing a bunch of people say something is wrong, we're fine.
Cool. Awesome.
But yeah, if you make the first sword shoot fire, you're editing it yourself. If you can even hype the fire sword in the first one.
Speaking of
the second
swords,
one shoot fire.
I think.
Why don't you make a spear that shoots fire? Because then you have the polearm part to run the tube down.
If I make a spear, it's gonna be like Kaladin's Stormblast spear. I feel like Krause is gonna be like, yes, Kaladin Stormblast.
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 Like whenever we play the game with what's it called, Crowds? But like anytime he gets a spear in stick fight, that's it. Anytime he gets a spear, he just runs around yelling, Stormblast.
The Tempest sword, the sword of the depths, I must have to like rename that or whatever, because any other like wooden sword video I see crushes, and I don't know what this one has. Friggin' shark's teeth on it. I really like that sword. When I was redoing
I saw someone post about how we needed to put in the title or something that they're like the shark teeth, because you can't tell.
Yeah, I think so too. Or just a more close up of the sword as well. I will redo that thumbnail because I really love that sword.
Everyone's
I took it off the wall.
About the Kaladin spear.
Yeah, it's Kaladin. It's most fishing crowds. Yeah, exactly.
Kaladin!
Of course, it's fishing crowds. Someone else said yes, Kaladin spear.
We should make a Kaladin spear and then just put a taser at the end.
You are speaking. All right. Okay. All right. Hear me out. I was a weird child. I still have drawings from when I was like 11 years old. There's a thing I want to make. I want to make like a glove. Right? Why are you rolling your eyes? I want to make like a glove.
No, because Corey just lost the game, so now we've all just lost the game.
Oh, you didn't have to tell me. I hadn't seen it
No, that's
yet.
the rules of the game. When you lose the game, you have to announce it. Now everyone in the stream lost the game, Corey. Are you happy now?
Corey, why would you do this to me? Why? I did so. Even crowds. WTF? Yeah, man. I just lost the game. Damn it, Corey. I love the chat. Okay, yeah. So glove. I want to attach. Hear me out. A taser to it, right? Yeah. But only when you like have little metal things. So like I don't tase myself or have like a rubber glove of some sort. But I have to be a way to activate it.
I'm okay with you tasing yourself.
Of course you're okay. Do you have your drink on the tip of your nose? I feel like the tip of your nose is going all Rudolph on me on the stream.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't on the tip of my nose.
Yes, you did. You just removed it.
No, I checked and there was nothing there. I think it's just the reflection of the red light or something.
Okay.
I think, or you're just going crazy.
Or I could be going insane.
Or you're trying to distract from the topic of tasing yourself.
Either the little taser, or I want to make like a Mandalorian style shooter, right? But I got to make sure it activates when I have my wrist down, so I don't shoot myself in the back of the hand.
I'm less okay with that.
No, I don't want to
I'm not okay with permanent injury. I'm okay with pain.
Great. Good to know. Pain in the ass. You are a pain. That's why you're okay with it.
Uh-huh.
I think we are due for another giveaway. This time with sound. How amazing. I feel like it's like old school stuff, like with color. So.
With color.
Now we have it with color. I should be able to make sure I have this down right.
Crowds asked if you've been drinking your high elixir.
I've been drinking my high elixir. The high elixir is almost gone, I'll have you know. And it is like pure alcohol. I will make another little something. What is it?
It's one of the mostly gin.
It's mostly gin.
It's good gin, though.
Make sure
try
this scene is added. So it's the one with iPad. Yeah, it's this one. Close. So I am going to, if I close your eyes and I close your eyes. Oh, almost there. There it is. There it is. I believe you should still be able to hear me. And you can't see her, so it's already a better stream, I think.
That can hurt you emotionally.
I know. You can. We are business married. You can also ruin my business.
Ruin our business.
Our business. That's right.
Married.
Yeah. No. All right. New winner coming.
Hide yourself to me.
Before I pick this winner, I just want confirmation that I can, in fact, be heard. Because I am super into myself and I like to hear my voice.
So no one said that you can't be heard. Someone said, "Hey, we got audio. Audio's still good."
Perfect. All right. That's all I need.
Eric said Maddie is definitely drinking Wisconsinly.
She's a monster, right? I had drinks with her live fairly recently. And I was like, she drinks like she's thirsty all the time. Like in a desert, and this is the first thing she's had liquid that has passed her lips. It's just not. It's not healthy.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant and they served these massive drinks, and you look over
Alexander.
and I'm like, done. I'm done with mine, and then Fish didn't like hers, so then I finished hers, and then Fish ordered what I got, and then she only drank a little bit, so I finished that too.
Yeah. No, you're a monster. All right, so I'm gonna.
You looked over at me. You're like, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die. So I've got this. Well, also the detail here with his logo is really great. But yes, I'm going to do this giveaway. So here we go. We're going to pick another winner, and I should probably make a little thing to add inside of these, like a fun little card or something like that for when I send them.
Ooh, you should put our new potential business card.
Yeah, so that and maybe I'll put like a little gift card or something in there. Maybe I'll add a little like Amazon fun time with it. Right? I think that'll be fun. All right, picking another winner. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Who is
Crowd
that?
says I'm always thirsty.
Man, I'm gonna not pronounce this right. Bartosz Lewinsky?
We'll call him Bart.
Bart, he probably hates that. Probably gets that sometimes in his life and is like, don't, as long as you don't call me Bart. Oh, you called me Bart. Congratulations. I will be sending this along to you. If you were in the chat, give me a shout out. If you're not in the chat, it's cool. I will track you down to the ends of the earth. I'll have to post this, I imagine, on the like community section. I come just in time for you to be chugging.
I'm chugging water. I thought you'd be proud of me.
Yeah, for just a second, I thought that it was alcohol, and I was like, "What are you doing?" Monster.
I'm being fun for the stream. I already chugged.
You know what, kids? Alcohol doesn't equal fun. This is a PSA from your boy Clever. Don't get peer pressured by Maddie. She's a terrible human being. So. Yeah, there's that. So we've talked about some of the shows of the past. I gotta make myself another drink, I think.
Yeah, no, you gotta catch up.
This isn't a contest. This isn't.
It is now that
you know what? We don't drink competitively here. If we did drink competitively, you would win because I've watched you and you're horrible.
Until you mentioned that we drink competitively, so now.
I surrender. You win. No, I surrender. You win. I'm fine with losing this one.
I'll hold this over your head for the rest of your life.
That is fine. I can do that. I can live with myself. I am a confident human. I mean, mix my drinks. You can watch the chat while I mix my drinks.
Human beings are terrible, says the chat.
I agree, wholeheartedly. Yeah. Although I am on camera all the time,
Kit is succumbing to peer pressure. Armin Wilson said that I'm apparently Armin Wilson's new drinking buddy.
Man, I warn you, she does not quit.
I think you've been replaced.
I don't think I was ever I don't think I was ever considered for the position.
Well, no, you were my drinking buddy, and you've been replaced.
I didn't know I was considered for the position. So normally the way we drink together is I shoot videos.
You don't have to. You know what? You don't have to think about it anymore because you've been replaced.
That's fine. You know what? Again, I can live with this. Normally this is a one-way street anyways. I drink while shooting videos. You edit them. This is how we drink together. I think I mentioned it the other day too. I liked how on the St. Patrick's Day video, I thought I was good the entire time. Everybody who watched it was like, I love watching him get progressively more messed up as it goes. I watch it back, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I was trashed by the end.
Well, you had to try them all before you recommended them.
And they were good. What is it? The Shamrock Shake one? That's dangerous. That's my poison right there. It's really good.
Yeah, just cream and sugar.
I'm a great drinking buddy because I stick to my lips.
No,
yes.
no, that
good
one
job,
you liked
Wolf.
because it tasted like marshmallows. I sent him for his birthday. I sent him a 2-pound tub of those like small cereal marshmallows, and it was on the day that he was gonna start a diet. You mentioned your wife comes downstairs the day that you got it, and she's like, "What is that?" Because you started the diet together.
I'm basically, I have zero control when it comes to food, just none. So it just has to not be near me in order for me to avoid it. So of course,
that in like 2 days.
Because I'm like, I gotta start this diet. Hum. It's the equivalent of like that old school thing where like you catch a kid smoking behind the dumpster, so you make them smoke the whole pack. Like, I didn't want to see another damn marshmallow. 2 pounds of marshmallow. Do you know how light marshmallows are? Do you know how much 2 pounds of marshmallows is? Oh man, was I sick. Awful. It was a bad time for me. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
I almost sent you more this year.
Somebody has a dog. Is it a dog named Raven Nevermore? Or is it a dog Raven named Nevermore? Follow-up question. I want to see your dog Raven. What is a dog Raven? I hope it's that one.
Dog Raven.
I hope it's a dog. You know what? Even if it is a dog
I hope it's a raven
named...
that acts like a dog.
Oh man, there's so many possibilities with this. This is killing me inside. I hope. Take the walk with me. Hold on. Take the walk with me. It is a dog. Raven head, right? Yep. Raven head, maybe wings. I feel like it'll get in the way and knock over furniture a lot, though. So I'm going to say just a raven head. Maybe the forelegs have talons. You don't get
to decide them based off of convenience.
I know. No, but this is my head canon. You can have your own head canon, right?
No, they get the joy of flying. Your head canon is invalid.
Anyways, I want it to be a dog raven real bad.
We were talking about the videos to come. Quickly, scroll through the videos. You started the next giveaway without even finishing the topic. Because you start talking about the videos you want to do, which is our next topic. Because you can't follow any instructions.
This is valid. I accept this about myself.
Open up the thing of our previous videos.
Why? We're going over to new videos.
No, open them.
Here they are.
No, scroll.
Let me find the window.
I wish our miniature video did better.
Know what I wish? This mofo. While we're talking about ravens. This thing. I am so stupid proud of this raven. I'm really proud of how it came out. Anyways.
Yeah, it was a different video than our normal thing, so it makes sense if it doesn't do well.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Where are we going? This was effing delicious.
We're going over all of the things we've done. Sometimes I wish we had more time for the projects as well, which we do nowadays because we don't do the quick skills, but like, the the cleric cover was one that I wish we had more time to just kind of like put into.
ADHD is strong with this stream. Yes, Robot Wolf.
How
this is
dare
very
you?
True. I think you're doing it wrong. I think we were supposed to then start talking about what's to come.
Yeah, no, you did it wrong. We didn't finish talking about what happened before you did the next giveaway.
You know what? It's a new world. We're moving on to what's to come. They've seen the old episodes.
We didn't talk about your injuries.
We're gonna be fine. We don't have to talk about all the times I lit myself on fire.
I want you to go over the times you've talked about lighting yourself on fire.
Fine. I've lit myself on fire twice so far. 3 times so far.
Does it count? Does it count if you light yourself on fire?
4 times so far. 4 times so far. The first time was during one of the forging videos. I lit my glove on fire. She has the video of me going, ah shit, and kind of walking off a camera.
But you're off screen, so you can't tell. So you just dumbly he thinks that because it's hardened, the aluminum that he was melting must be cool. So he touches it with his hand because he can't feel temperature.
I can't.
And then his glove lights on fire. Like he's just touching it, and then all of a sudden smoke starts coming up because his glove is on fire. And then he takes his glove off, and you just hear in the distance, "Oh shit!" as he takes his glove off. What's the next one?
So the next one
the Sparks one?
Yeah. So it's in order to
let me
test
tell it
metal.
Because
okay.
I will tell. I don't know actually because I'm thinking of the one that you're grinding something and then you let yourself on fire repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he left out nail polish remover from a previous video, and then he's grinding some metal, so some sparks are going off, and they catch the nail polish remover on fire.
Very fast.
So what does it fall over, and there's like a pool of nail polish remover. So you go to so you're like, oh no, I need to
try to stop the fire.
I need to put it out before it gets to the bottle because it will be so much worse. So then you start patting it out with your hand, and then your hand catches on fire because of the liquid. So then you rub it off on your jeans, and your jeans are on fire. So then you pat it out with your hands, and you just go back and forth between catching your hands on fire and your jeans on fire because you have no sense of like learning from your mistakes.
So she mentioned kind of in passing, I don't feel temperature with my hands. Like I don't feel heat with my hands. Like in general, I can put my hands over fire and it'll burn. I just don't feel it.
Oh yeah, crowds. It was very casual. I watched the video. He just goes, oh shit, as he catches on fire.
So yeah, same with the nail polish remover. I pat it out with my hand and I look and I go, uh-oh. And then I pat when it caught to my pants, it went really fast. Which like liar, I guess. Like immediate, my pants were on fire. Just I'm like, oh, and I'm trying to pat it out.
That.
Yeah, it was a lot of fire. Luckily, nail polish remover, like it burns off really fast. I think that's my only saving grace and why I wasn't just found. And they're like, oh, mysterious. It must have been like in spontaneous combustion or something. And the last two were on this recent The Alchemist kit one with the pure alcohol in the little stove. I didn't tell you about that.
you mentioned in passing that you lit yourself on fire multiple times with the liquid fuel.
Yeah, so like to make it bloom around the side, not just have a flame in the middle, you can fan the flame and move it.
Just put your hands in the fire in the edit multiple times.
But I'm like waving it so it would move the flame over. And I hit it by accident, and all that alcohol just sloshed up over my hand. It was just like, I'm like, oh no! But I did learn. I didn't go like this. I walked around for a second like,
Yeah, you started just lighting your hand on fire for fun. Yeah. Where you would just put alcohol in your hand because it burns off so quickly, and then just like, because you don't feel it.
The things I do for your editing pleasure.
That wasn't even for my editing pleasure. That's just something you told me later. I didn't even know you lit yourself on fire multiple times.
Maddie's negative response to the flaming Brissinger sword is beginning to make a lot more sense. Yeah, she worries for my safety.
There was a time that it was during the burning. What would the hell pig? I forget what it's called.
The hell pig.
What is that called though?
The forge?
No, it's specifically something. We'll call it the forge. When you made that, you were supposed to be with a friend, like doing something, and then I get a message from them saying like, "Hey, he didn't show up for that. What's going on?" So you had sent me a message like, "Hey," like jokingly, you're like, "Hey, if I don't respond, I'm messing with pressure gauges and I've blown up. I'm gonna like be at a neighbor's house with a long tube between us so that we can like activate it from a distance, kind of blown up." And then you don't respond. No, then you don't respond. And then you don't show up for a scheduled thing with a friend. And then they message me and they're like, "Hey, I haven't heard from them recently. We were scheduled to do something." And then you don't respond to me when I'm like, "Hey, are you alive?"
Sorry.
Because you're too busy playing with pressure gauges.
I love that thing. I can't wait to use it. I know we have some stuff coming up. I actually Gremlin mentioned a really cool face mask he'd like made that is happening. The thing is dope. But yeah, I'll try my best this year. That is my New Year's resolution, to light myself on fire less this year.
Immediately fail.
I didn't say not light myself on fire. I said less.
Every single time that we have had a video that has included fire, you have lit yourself on fire.
Okay.
So the only way you succeed at that resolution is if we don't do videos that
which isn't happening. I love fire.
No, but we just made a forge that you need to use.
Yeah.
So you're gonna light yourself on fire.
Probably, but not as much. As long as it's under 4 times, I've succeeded. So, you know, I think.
Okay, I'll keep count.
I just won't tell you. No, it's all on camera, so.
Most of the times when you light yourself on fire, it's not on camera. Like, even the oh shit moment, it wasn't like, everyone's asking for the blooper reel of that. It's nothing.
I am off camera. I go, oh shit.
Like, that's literally it. You just hear him go, oh shit. You see him touch it, and then the slightest bit of smoke coming off. And then he takes his hand off screen, and then you hear, oh shit, and that's it. And it's just off screen in the distance. You don't hear him panic. You don't hear anything. Like, you don't see him like, oh no, I'm on fire.
You know
you don't
why
even
I don't
on
panic?
Fire because it catches on fire later.
You know why I don't panic? Because I've lit myself on fire 4 times while doing skill tree. I've lit myself on fire way more times than 4.
That's the thing. Like, everyone's asking for a blooper reel. I was doing blooper videos when that video came out. It's so minuscule that it wasn't worth putting in.
Yeah, well, we'll have to put together other bloopers,
distant,
though.
It's this very distant, muffled. Oh shit!
There's another one off camera that you're gonna get for this new one.
Because you told me about it. You told me about it, and then I looked up the footage because I didn't even notice it while I was editing, and I was like, "Oh, that's really anticlimactic." Like,
it wasn't for me. My hand was on fire.
Yeah, well,
there's gonna be another fun one for you. You won't be able to see that for this one that I'm working on right now, but you'll hear me just start, like, the light moves around in camera, and then you'll hear me start cussing randomly, and I don't know why, but one of my big, like, LED lights just decided it hated me, and from nowhere just falls down and nails me on the head. So if there's like, it suddenly gets darker and then there is just this sailor string of curses, that's what's happening right there. I was very angry.
He's too lazy to remove parts of his videos. You'd have to find them first. Like, our videos come in 30 different portions.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna start removing portions of your videos where you like mess up.
Okay, but let's talk about what's to come. We gotta talk about what's to come before I do the Grand Mall giveaway.
Yes. So, why don't you start?
What
part you want to start on?
We have 2 new channels. I know I mentioned that last video.
We've got videos for the Patreon. By the way, people who keep asking for them.
Yes, she does put together some the gods.
The problem is every time something funny happens, he moves off screen, so then there's nothing to do a blooper video on.
Why me getting hurt something funny?
Yes, it is.
I don't think I have me cutting my part of my finger off on video. That probably would have been funny. That would come with a warning.
Either way, because like you didn't feel it in the moment, so it would have just been like.
How I always say, use a really sharp razor blade. I didn't feel that cut until like 2 days later. And I removed a sizable chunk of my finger. It was a lot. There's like, if you looked at my finger, it was like flat on one side. Yeah, man. Decent. Always use a sharp razor blade. If you do cut yourself, it's okay.
So what do we have planned for the year to come?
So, for the year to come, we've got the Let Me Tell You a Story, which both of these things I feel like I wake up on a Saturday morning with a fever dream, and I'm like, we've got to do this awesome thing. And she's like, okay, that sounds nice. Find time and we'll do it. So we tried to get ahead during December here to find time to do it. But first one, Let Me Tell You a Story, is exactly that. We're going to be telling stories which we're writing, and also we're going to be accepting submissions, so you guys can write some. They're lightly animated, so it's just kind of
find out a way to potentially on our website to like have submissions or something.
Yeah. So there's like a single image that Fish is drawing for us. That is, again, lightly animated. It's mostly like almost like background story kind of stuff. And it's a lot of what we're doing is just kind of follow your passion. Just things that we really enjoy doing. We like writing and telling stories. It's just something we enjoy. We're all rather artistically inclined, so yeah. Having pictures, we like doing the voiceover work. That's a lot of fun. So that one's kind of like a fun for us, just kind of thing to do. That one's going to start off at once a month, I think it is.
Yeah, so I think it's the first Friday of every month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if it picks up and we see, so basically everything we do, we're trying not to take anything away from Skilltree, and it does take. Skilltree is a significant investment in time. Like a significant investment in time. So we need to make sure we're ahead and we're doing that. So that one is going to be once a month so that we're not getting too bogged down. And we're already got a good amount of them kind of in the hole so we can get going and be ahead. The other one that I'm very excited to talk about, because Meta here is taking the driver's seat on.
I'm going to be on screen.
She's going to be on screen, not just the editing troll. But that one is the College of Lore. And it's...
We've got to get Skilltree ahead enough that you can edit the College of Lore and I can edit Skilltree.
Perfect. Good.
So we can just make fun of each other.
Yes, I am down with this thing. But yeah, the College of Lore is all D&D. So we're going to be talking, like I said, Maddie is our dungeon master. She is fantastic at it. So we're dipping into her expertise on that one. She's going to be talking to us on we're both going to talk as well, but mostly.
Yeah, you're eventually. So the plan is that I'm starting with some rules things, because it's a place to start and it's what everyone's looking for when they start D&D. But we're doing it a bit differently than everyone else's, where we're taking each individual rule and we're making a short bite-sized video on it, so that people who are confused about different things can look for specifically what they need. When you start, you were planning on doing lore videos, because it's more what you're interested in.
Right. And before we move on, yes, I'm sorry, I just lost him. Ramiro, yes, all things D&D style, exactly. That kind of lightly animated for Let Me Tell You a Story. Yeah. Exactly like that.
And Ezekiel mentioned, do we like the classic fantasy with D&D, or do we also enjoy the sci-fi campaigns like Star Wars? I would love to play in a Star Wars campaign. That sounds or sure. Star Trek one. The Shield of Tomorrow was an amazing Star Trek stream RPG. I want to play in one so bad.
Yeah, we should do one soon.
I love the DM in that one. He RPs the NPCs so well.
Yeah. So things like this, though, she's going to be talking a lot about rules to get us started. We're going to go over lore, different monsters, magic items, things like that. Really, pretty much all things D&D.
Yeah, pretty much the application we take to skill tree, where it's like pretty much everything is gonna be the same for College of Lore. We may eventually branch out to other tabletop games, but we're definitely gonna focus on D&D at the beginning.
Right, and we've talked about having kind of chat style things like this too that we can eventually kind of turn into podcasts as well, of us just talking about D&D. Yeah.
Thing.
But yeah, so that's the two major things that are coming up that we're super excited about and we've been working on. She has been building a set, and she showed off a little bit of her set during that last video there. And
which I get to add an injury to. When I was building my set, I hurt my thumb real bad.
Oh, poor baby.
I know, right? It's not as dramatic as lighting myself on fire, but I definitely, it still hurts. It's been like almost a month.
We have to plan a one-shot for skill tree again soon. And I say we have to plan it. So normally when I'm like, hey, we have to plan
entirely me.
Exactly, yeah. When I say we have to plan a one-shot,
plan or we do a thing or whatever, it's just usually, hey, Maddie, could you do a thing?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna go make a project in the corner.
Yes, for sure. But I have been playing with potentially DMing, and I've been learning a lot about it.
A one-shot would be a very good like beginner. Although I don't think that a one-shot like force like a bunch of people would be the best starter.
Probably not. No, I'd play with you guys first. I'm saying if I get to do that and it turns out of something that I do all right in, I would more than happily take the reins. But until then, it is your responsibility. So I think that we should hold. I think we should hold a one shot for all of these. For all these lovely people.
Kit, you coward, learn how to DM.
I'm working on it.
You're the only one of our group that hasn't learned how to DM, which is surprising considering you're the most focused on learning new things.
It's true. And I have been. I just haven't tried it yet. I haven't employed this new thing. I have one-shots already planned up. I've been reading them. I'm going to do it. I promise you.
You're going to do it?
I promise I'm going to do it. I promise.
You've been saying you're going to do it for the past,
Man, name a date. So, yeah, but then we took December off. I was like, cool, late November, early December, we're going to do this thing. And then we took December off and started pounding out videos. I've been real busy.
Real busy. No, I've been real busy, too.
I know.
Because we decided to get real head on things.
Exactly. So you understand where I'm at. So don't give me your shit.
I still run a D&D game every Monday.
Hey, what's your view on murder hobos? Oh, man. I can't get behind the murder hobo. I'm sorry. If that is your campaign, if you are a team of murder hobos, hoping across. There's a really good story on All Things D&D, actually, about a group of murder hobos, and they end up being the bad guy in the end. It was they were the BBEG. And everywhere they went, they heard the story about a bunch of, marauding, killers in the land and stuff, and it was just stories about themselves. And it wasn't until the end that they realized that they were the villains of the world. I like that quite a bit. Oh, that was funny. It was smart on their DM to be like, oh, you're going to be murder hobos. Okay, this is how we're going to play this then.
Yeah, it's always nice when when the DM kind of works in the player's actions into the campaign. That was a sentence.
Yeah, somebody just wrote, I feel the slurring getting more prolific.
I saw that, and I'm like, I feel like I need to be a little bit...
Right? It's I feel called out. The rains in Spain fall mainly on the plain. We must be perfect with our diction from here on, love.
All right.
Always drink responsibly. So I think, I don't know. I feel like it's time for the grand prize winner. That's what I feel like. And just so y'all know too. Hold on, I want to go full screen with this bad boy. Hold on.
Wow, you're gonna kick me off?
I 100% am. It is one of the few joys I have in life of just making.
It's kicking. You're just gonna.
There she goes. She's all gone. Okay.
I'm not really gone. You can still hear me. I'm still in your head.
It's like I'm insane. So this beautiful box right here. It was originally an artist loft box, but these things don't stay the same. So I was in Michael's, and there was options. I had the box that I made the Alchemist kit out of, and that is like an unfinished pine box. It's nice, but it's it's just a little unfinished box. That was $15. This artist loft kit with the little tray and everything, $13. I'm like, yeah, I'll just rip all the junk out of it and I'll put my stuff in it. And it's like a nicer wood, a better construction. I think this is oak. It's really nice. It's a very nice little kit here. But we open this up. Up in here, we've got like the tools that go along. There's like an awl in here where you can replace the tools. So you have the like edge groover and stuff. You have different size edge, which I need. I need these little edge bevelers. I only have one size, and you're supposed to kind of vary the size with your thickness of leather, right? I've got all these little sewing needles here. I put in these magnets to hold those up. In this top little section here, it unbuttons, and it holds all of your, like, see this? The slickers are in here. You've got these little spur bad boy for setting the distance for your laces. A lot of stuff, honestly, this kit was dope, and there's a lot of stuff that I don't have in my kit. More stuff than I actually have to do all the projects I do. But
yeah, like you mentioned potentially stealing things from it.
Man, and I didn't steal anything from it.
They would never
know. You guys get all of it. I will say, when you close it, if you're just kind of pushing down, like if this is a little shelf, I would recommend you squeeze it from the top here. But anyways, this thing is dope. Stay open. The only issue there was with it when I was reading the reviews on Amazon, they were like, the tools are great, really good quality tools. The case sucks. And the case that came with it, it did. It was just this little plastic case, and there was no way to keep everything like in position. It just kind of all jumbled around inside this case. So though it did come with a case, it wasn't a great case. I changed that. I think this comes out good. All of these things stay in place. You see all the little pockets. The little punches have a magnet that it sits in. There's a place to hold your threads. Oop, keep everything over. It doesn't like being tilted all the way over. We've got just a whole bunch of punches. Again, more stamps than I have. I am really happy with how this came out, to the point where I'm like, damn, I have to make myself one or something, because as it stands right now, I have a 5-gallon pail with one of those like tool inserts on it to hold all of my stuff, and it is just, when I'm done a leather project, I have to go back through it again and undo the entropy that I have caused, because it is just a mess. You're back, by the way. But you can shake it around. Everything stays in place. It is beautiful, and I love it. So, one of you lucky people are going to be walking away with this bad boy. So I'm going to move us over to the final giveaway screen. That is... Let's see if I do this. If you're talking, you're muted. I don't hear you, and it's wonderful. Did you do it? Yeah, you did it. Good job. So I'm going to move over now. Before I do this, let me check the stream. Such a beautiful... thank you. Thank you very much. I cannot wait. All right, cool. One last time. We're going to do this giveaway. Let me open the right window. I've got so many alcohol bottles in the way of my windows here. All right. Grand prize winner. Here we go.
You made one drink.
I made 2 drinks. Keep up.
You made one drink twice.
All right. Keep up. Winner. Dario Bigotti? Dario, regardless, you are the grand prize winner of this bad boy, and I'm jealous because I want all the tools that are inside of it. I love how it came out. So I will be, if you're in the stream, definitely give us a shout out. Otherwise, I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth. I haven't decided, like, if I try to contact people and they don't show up, what do I do?
Roll it again.
Roll it again. Yeah, I guess. If I don't know.
I guess in the next video that we post, we can be like, hey, by the way, the winner of the giveaway never responded, so let's roll again.
Yes. So if that happens, we will let you know. I will reach out. I will try my best. We'll put it on the the community tab, and I will see if I can just reach out to them. Can you reach out to somebody via YouTube? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried before. Usually we just post winners on videos. So maybe next video we post the winner, and then the following video if they haven't.
If we haven't heard from them, we'll post it in general.
Right. I think that's cool. So yeah, I will be doing more giveaways like this coming up. I didn't expect the amount of people like being into it as there were. And I Robot
Wolf says, just give it to me.
Oh, of course. I guess that's the answer.
Yeah, no, you know what? If they don't claim it, we can just keep it in the name of them. We'll, like, carve their name on it or something.
Nobody will ever know. I'll be like, yeah, I totally gave it to him.
Yeah.
You're going to see it, like, in the background of a video while I'm making leather things. I'm like, oh, don't pay attention.
They're like, wasn't that for the giveaway? And we're like, yeah.
I made myself one.
And your point?
And it's your job as the editor. There's going to be, like, a blurry thing in the background. They'll be like, what's that blurry thing in the background? I'll be like, nothing.
I'll just have the crow pop up for no reason. Just be like, I'm just here. Goodbye.
But yes, I will. Yeah, you're right. Respond to their comment. Of course. Gremlin, you are the voice of reason. Of course, just respond to their comment.
Gremlin tends to be.
Congratulations, you've won. That is what the response.
Every once in a while, Gremlin is the voice of reason.
Man.
Usually when we're drinking.
Yeah. No, he, unfortunately, he never lets us live it down when he is the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Gremlin, you're good stuff.
See, now we can't do that because then he'll never let us live it down.
Well, shit. Well, duh. Happy New Year's to you too, sir. Happy New Year's, all the monkeys. So
I have a little bit of drink left. Do you want to cheers Happy New Year's again?
We will cheers Happy New Year's, and we will wrap this bad boy up. Cheers to you, and cheers to you all. Really great. Congratulations to all of the winners, and thank all of you for participating and for hanging out and for liking this little channel we kind of put together. It's dope.
While I have you all here, let me know, like, let us know the kind of things that you would want from our channel in the coming, like, year.
For sure.
Like, we want to facilitate the things that you enjoy watching, both for the Patreon and for the channel. So always be free to reach out to us in the Discord or on YouTube or anything like that, Instagram, and let us know kind of what you enjoy, what, we have the requests and critiques channel specifically as well. But specifically for the Patreon, we wanted to ask, like, anything that you would want to see there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super cool that a lot of you on Patreon, like, you don't seem to care what we're posting up there. Like, you know, we'll do things, and you're all like, nah, I'm good. You just are supporting the channel, and as dope as that is, I do want to make sure you're getting kind of everything you want out of it. So,
Jesus.
Yeah. What's that?
Rock and Ours just gave us $50. Here's for 50 viewers.
Well, thank you.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna give us $1 for every viewer?
We need to go call all of our friends.
You need to take $1 off because I'm viewing the stream just to keep track of it.
If I called all of my friends we
would get $50 still.
It would be, I would call you, Crowds and Fish.
Yeah.
Maybe
which
one
all
other
of us are
person.
already
So there'd be one other $1. Oh,
We'd
I'm
get
sad.
$1.
You know what? I consider all of you my friends, so that's $50.
I don't count because I'm part of Skilltree and I'm watching the stream to keep track of it. It's muted.
Well, thank you, Rockinar. I'd love to repay you somehow. We'll come. I will do a pilgrimage down to you. We'll do a video. I need you to teach me.
So, like, talking about the future year coming up, we are hoping to do more community-based things, either going to conventions or just in general traveling to see people in person. We want to see you in person and be people near you and appreciate what you've done for us.
Let us know what you think of this thing. We found a place.
Thing.
near me. It's usually used for like LARPs and stuff. It is a big like campground area with some cabins and stuff as well or whatever. But we were thinking about having our own like Ren fair. Basically just having the vendors you usually find at Ren fairs, which I was able to find the list from local Ren fairs here and stuff that would set up. It would be in Massachusetts. I'll start trying to fish for interest to see what you guys think. But if you like it, it's actually really inexpensive. It's like $1,000 for a weekend, I think it showed, or like $1,300 for a whole weekend.
Thank you, Marco.
You
just give us $5.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. But that would be dope, I think, right? If we have like a kind of a Ren Fair atmosphere, people can come there, can craft things. If you craft things and you want to sell stuff, like you can totally set up a stand. I
think the idea started when I found a bunch of recipes that were based on like fantasy medieval feast. And we wanted to like throw a feast together for everyone, so we figured we could rent that place for a few days, have everyone come, and it comes with accommodations for people to sleep there. And just have like a almost our own little monkey con.
Yeah, exactly. So
we get to meet everyone.
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, there's travel and stuff, so it's nice that it's pretty super cheap, and we're not really looking to make profit out of it. We're just looking to cover expenses, I guess. So if we can make that work, I mean, I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that would be dope to have people come and just kind of hang out and have fun and make stuff and have our own little monkey con. So, y'all let me know in the chat if that seems like something you think you'd be interested in. I will keep putting those feelers out. Oh, thank you. That is dope. Call it the monkey's nest. Yeah, we've got. I've always said if we had a pirate ship, it would be the monkey's fist. I love it. But yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. When I looked at the how much it costs and everything, like it's super cheap. So I know traveling for a lot of people is a thing. So as long as we can merit it and there can be enough people to make it fun.
But a potential thing for the future.
Yeah.
Not only like us visiting cons, but for us potentially even kind of throwing our own.
Yeah, 100%. That's kind of been our thing. Like, if we don't have a thing, if a thing doesn't exist, we make it. And I've been looking at cons. We've been looking at cons and stuff that kind of fit us to show up to so we can kind of hang out with you.
Speaking of, if anyone has any conventions that they think would be like a decent size and like relevance that they think we would be interested in, let us know, because we are looking for conventions to go to.
Yeah, absolutely. This year we've kind of set aside because we want to go out and we want to meet you all. So wherever we can get, so we can go
to a point that we want to start to interact with the community more and give back a bit more and meet all of you. So we want to go to conventions. Crowds just gave us $100. And then Mongo just gave us $5. He said, buy
what
a coffee or a beer,
are you people
please.
doing? This isn't a thing you have to do. We appreciate it, but it's not a thing.
We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. At crowds, we're going to use that money to go visit you. So it's just going towards the travel fund. Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah, this community in general just continually, again, like I said, most YouTubers I talk to, I've been on a couple podcasts, and all of them are like, don't look at your comment section or whatever. But like, this community is continually like amazing. I think I wouldn't have been able to continue to do the videos if it wasn't for how cool everybody was.
Rockinara said Maddie's face is epic when she sees the donation. I'm always surprised that people care enough to give us money.
Yeah, honestly, like, if you were just giving, like, good vibes and stuff, it would be enough, like...
We're just two dorks, like, being drunk on a stream. Why are you giving us money?
Yeah. I think, Maddie, I send you, whenever somebody sends, like, a particularly nice comment or something like that, I'll take a screenshot and send it to her and be like, look at how dope this is. Especially
Robot Wolf said, if you give 100, you'll come visit me. Yeah. You're already coming to Florida. I don't even have to pay for a flight.
Well, if you're kind of far away from me, I think I'd come to visit you just to come visit you. Like, you set it up, I'm no problem. I just need a place to couch surf.
You just fly down.
Yeah, I'll come down when she comes to Florida.
You can couch surf with me. I'm only about 3 hours drive.
And well, that's another thing. If we're gonna be meeting anyways, like I'm totally down with letting you guys know when we're traveling and meeting up anyways, and whoever can
like
make it, we'll just go to dinner.
We're going to, what places we're going to, whatever. We can have like a dinner or a lunch, depending on what time we're out.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we can plan it so there's like a big thing happening. I don't want you just to come for a dinner. Like, I don't think we're so important that you want to fly all the way to have dinner with us. I'd like to make it a thing for you.
$100 so that you can dine 5 feet from us.
5 feet from me. I will buy you a drink. Like,
we
just
need to do a road trip or something and visit every state.
Yeah. That being said, if y'all come, thank you,
Diego
Bob. So it's cool too. Like I try to answer all of the comments I can whenever we post videos and stuff, and it's fun to see how many returning people there are. Like there's been people that I've been like, hey, you've been here for a long time. Like thank you for hanging out.
I think one of the reasons why we have such a good community is because one, Bearded Gremlin is there to just boot the bad people.
Yeah, Gremlin don't mess around, y'all. If you join the Discord, Gremlin is like...
He's the bouncer monkey.
Yeah.
And also, like, you respond to almost every single comment that comes through, so that, like, the people that stick around are like, oh, he responds to us. He actually cares about us. I guess we'll just... stick around.
Not only that, I've had some like just message me like out of the blue on Instagram, and I feel like they feel like they're just rolling the dice, like, see if he'll answer back. Like, I'm terrible with social media. I'll for sure answer you. I'm terrible with those social media, so if I take any amount of time to answer you, it's because it's been a while since I've checked.
Thai food.
Sorry, who's doing Thai food?
Sorry, Wolf is talking about meeting her, and they have good Thai food near her.
Hell yeah. It's Gremlin. Damn right. I think Gremlin... is he the only one who's dropped the ban hammer so far?
I wasn't on that time that we actually had to ban someone. We've only had to ban someone like twice.
Yeah, that's right, twice. And it was, I think both times it was Gremlin being like, nope, goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you, Gremlin. So Gremlin keeps the world in order, and Wolf keeps Gremlin in order.
Tryanne says, don't forget Europe. Man, we try. COVID's made flights a little bit more expensive because the smaller airlines have shut down. But, like, our friend Crowds, who's in the chat, and we've talked about him multiple times this stream, like, he lives in Europe, and we've been talking about visiting him. Like, we plan to go over there at least multiple times. There are a bunch of LARPs over there we want to try.
Empire LARP? I want to do Empire LARP so bad.
So bad.
I've never done a LARP before. Like that
was the one that got me into like the idea of LARP, and then I shared it with you and got you into the idea of LARP. So cool.
Yeah, I really want to do that. We can make that work.
I made you a band hammer, Gremlin. I'm surprised you don't have it on demand.
I think he wants a physical band hammer. Oh no, he says a gift.
We should make him a band hammer.
We should make him a real band hammer. That'd be cool. Like our own, like Thor's hammer, send it to him. Yeah. But that mask is dope too, though. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a metal one, kind of articulating jaw and stuff. It's pretty dope. It's one of those that you're going to kill me on, because it's like we try to start at the very beginning of a skill and work our way up. And this is like an advanced type of thing. And I just want to kind of jump feet first into it because it looks so gorgeous. So yeah, you're probably gonna be like, "Why is it taking so long?" And I'm like, "Because it's real hard to do."
Because Queller doesn't know what he's doing.
It was just $4.99 round trip to Rome for Thanksgiving.
So our most recent video, the one that we announced the giveaway and all that, that was one that I was up till 5 a.m. the night before editing, and we still released on a Friday.
Yeah, you were up editing on your birthday.
Yeah, so that video actually released on my birthday, so my kind of debut of my set was on my birthday. That was my gift to myself.
Yeah.
Then that was your gift to me.
Yes. Congratulations, you've made a beautiful
Congratulations, you're welcome to the YouTube world of showing your face on the internet. I'm sure that'll go well.
That'll be great. It's real fantastic for self-esteem.
Yeah. I mean, the skill tree community has been great for you. Rock and R just had another $50 towards us.
What are you doing? Gren hit
And
me
it
on
was
Discord.
just to tell Gremlin that he to make him a mug. So it's $50 to send a chat message of more generosity.
I'll build you a mug. Gremlin hit me up on
No,
Discord.
he's offering Gremlin a mug. He spent $50 to us to send a message of more generosity.
Hot damn. Now I have to visit you, Rockin' Hard. Damn, you're funding the trip.
You're funding at this point. You funded the trip.
You're funding the trip. Yeah, I'll come. You'll teach
Nice
me
for
how to
you.
do. Yeah, you're closer. I think you're in what? Tennessee, I want to say. Rockin' Hard.
That's like a 2-day drive for me.
Well, you're fine.
It's the
You'll be
same
fine.
length drive for you.
I'm gonna fly. Let's be serious.
It takes a day to get out of Florida.
Well, thank you, Rockin'. I really appreciate that. That's not only your generosity there, but you're like one of the earlier subscribers too, and to jump on the Discord, like you're one of the earlier ones to jump on Discord as well. Which that community, if some of you watching aren't part of that community, I can't recommend it enough. The people there are incredible. People are posting all the time about like project help and just to chat and. Some of the stuff you guys come up with, I think when I show it, I say it a lot, and sometimes it feels like I don't want you to ever to think that I'm just like, yeah, let's fill up some time, throw them in there. I'm genuinely impressed with the things you guys do and how much you help each other.
The stuff that you guys post on there is honestly better than what we do on the channel.
Honestly, better. Yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, I'm real self-conscious.
Yeah, like, who should... Well, I guess it's impressive considering we have a week to do the things we do.
Man, yeah, but the community is just consistently, and not only the projects they do, but like, people will ask a question, and like that, people are jumping on it being like, oh, you could try this or do that. Like, I would kill to have had something like that.
Yeah, normally you can't ask the Discord because it has to be secret for the videos.
Right. Yeah.
So you just suffer in silence.
No, I tap other people a lot of times. So like Eric E is a really good one. Especially like I've been tapping him a lot for 3D print stuff. When my prints fail, I send him the print and I'm like, what is happening? And he'll usually troubleshoot it for me. The Nova's really good with leather. I'll show him some stuff where I'm just like, does this look right? And he's like, no, you fix that. So he's pretty good with doing techniques like that. So yeah, it's a great community. You guys are fantastic. I really appreciate it. And stop dumping money. Crazy. I mean, I appreciate it. I won't
continue
say no.
to drop money.
Yeah, she's like.
Me and Kit have opposite viewpoints. I'm like, give me all of your money, and Kit is like, you don't have to give us your money. I'm like,
yeah,
no,
she's a smart one. She's like, we're running a business, and you spend an inordinate. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna have a few more. We're gonna have a few more sips of these. So I have a little baggie. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. This is for taxes, and this is all of the receipts for this past year. What's that? So no, this is the paper copies. I take Amazon. I take digital copies of them before I stuff them in my Amazon bag. Thank you very much. So they are all stored in a digital with the pricing and all of the. Bye,
Rockin' R's. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's huge. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We weren't expecting any donations today.
No, we were just planning.
Honestly, to give things.
Also, we were planning on jumping on like, we'll make it like a half hour, 45 minutes. I think we're at an hour and a half now.
Hour and a half. Of course, we kept on rambling about things and then not actually covering the topics we were talking about.
I mean, it's more of a guideline than a law. Like the Pirates Code.
Is an energy drink? No, energy drinks are used for mixers all the time.
From Not You Gremlin, are you not the mod? No, no, Wolf is mod too. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Wolf.
We have 2 mods.
We have 2 mods. 2 possible banhammers.
And then we have then we have like ourselves, technically as well.
You're better at it than I am. I'm very much like jump in, have fun and stuff. I'm like the fun parent. I was like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. We'll have fun.
I think if you look at the monkey fist, then most of the posts have been from me. I'm the like, follow the rules. I spent a lot of time making them.
Not only that, but if you look at the monkey fist, the one who gets yelled at the most from the mods is me. Wolf and Gremlin are always like, Kit, you're doing it wrong. I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Fish, Stone's voice. Yeah, you heard Stone's voice. What?
Elwie just gave us $20.
Man, that's... You guys are crazy.
Yeah. It's always so weird to have people, like, give us money.
So, I mean, if you're giving...
Because it's like, I guess it's still a new concept to us for people to, like us enough or care enough about the content or just anything like that to just, like, money?
Yeah, it's really, like, really cool.
It's like, but money though. But why?
Yeah. So to answer Luke's question, have you tried to make metal armor before? So that is the thing I'm kind of dancing around a little bit with. Gremlin mentioned making kind of a mouthpiece. There is a YouTuber, Gremlin, put him in the comments. You shared his video with me. I've watched him for a bit though, and he makes learning metal armory really approachable, and I've been wanting to do his stuff for years. It's just time has always been an issue. I have to almost make the tools set in order to do it. So I've been dancing around doing it for about a year now. Because Gremlin mentioned he wanted a thing, it's like my final push into like, you're gonna do it. But yes, to shorten that incredibly long answer, yes, I've thought about doing some metal armor. I very much want to do metal armor. So that should be coming soon. We have a few...
most things that we do on Skill Tree, it will be off the cuff and learned in the moment.
Yep.
And metal armor is something that is intimidating because if we are learning it in the moment, it's difficult. So we've put it off.
Right.
But we will do it eventually. It's definitely been in like the making. We've talked about doing like apocalyptic armor of like taking like old license plates and stuff and tires and like bending it into place. But then like the junkyard you used to get stuff from closed stores.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have stuff near you, but we used to have a metal scrap yard, which is where I'd get most of the scrap for me to do forging and all of that. And it was just like, I could kind of understand because it was wildly dangerous. They just would open their gates and you'd wander amongst the stacks of metal that were like super precariously perched, and you're pulling on a thing and there's a whole tower of metal above you as you're trying to get it out.
Fun though.
It really was. It was so cool. And I don't know who ruined it or was just like someone could get hurt or whatever, but it closed to the public. I can no longer just wander into a scrap yard and get like leaf spring if I need it.
Did get hurt. You could sneak it at night.
Yeah. Why isn't Skill Tree going this week? Because I was arrested. I was arrested for stealing metal from a scrapyard. Fun story. My anvil.
Yeah. It would be trespassing.
Yeah, well, I'd also be stealing.
You'd be caught before you managed to steal a thing.
Probably. I'm stealthy. Come now. I have roguish abilities.
I wouldn't consider you proficient.
Well,
ironically, I just recorded recently the video where I tear down myself of not being proficient in the stealth skill. I'm like, let's talk about the stealth skill, which I have no ability in.
So I've mentioned it before in my first forging video. I'm using a railroad track as an anvil. And I end up turning it into an anvil in the anvil video. That one was a straight up theft in the night. They were redoing the railroad track.
Found it in a bush.
I did. I saw it there. I saw it kind of gleaming out, and they had forgotten it, and they left it there. But technically, it was not my property. And technically, that carries some fines. So I saw it, and it was just rusting, and I let it sit for like a month. And I'm like, you know what? They forgot it. So in the dead of night, I walk over to my wife. I'm like, you must drive me to a place. You must turn off your lights when we get there. I will run out, and I will run back in, and then we will drive away. She's
you
like,
don't ask questions.
And love her to death. She goes, all right. So I'm like, stop here. I run outside and I wrap my jacket around it, and
it's heavier than you expected.
It's so heavy, and I get in the car, and just as I get in the car, a cop comes around the corner. I'm like, that was my grand caper.
That confession
is on
the internet.
I will burn this thing. This is a live stream, and
this entire live stream is just going to be burned.
But yes, that is my nefarious deed in the night. Yes, she was so game. She's like, yes, let's do it. Oh, you're not curious? She's like, no.
I can just imagine you rushing out to get it, and then going to pick it up, and then it being like 10 times heavier than you were expecting. And it just be you go to grab it and run, and it's like...
The only other caper I've ever done, and this was me being a terrible teenager. I had a friend who was leaving our neighborhood, and I felt bad about that. So I wanted to get them something to remember the neighborhood. I grew up in a ghetto-ass neighborhood. So I decided the best thing to do, and this was at like 3 o'clock in the morning, was to take the street sign, which, by the way, are way bigger than you think they are. They're like me height. They're huge. So there was a chain link fence next to this one, and I run and I kick off the fence. I jump up and I grab it, and my weight pulls it off because it was on like rotting wood, and it like landed on me and hit me in the head. It was not graceful at all. I put it under my coat again, just as a cop turns the corner. I'm like, but here is like karma kicking me in the ass. Turns out those things, at least the ones in my neighborhood at the time, were made out of fiberglass. I got so many fiberglass splinters just on me, just everywhere. My arm was like fiery red bumps. My neck was all fiery red bumps.
And you know what? You deserved it.
I did deserve it. I did a bad thing and I had it coming. Damn it. That was my nefarious deed. That was a misspent youth, is what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Serves me right.
It does.
Uh-huh. All right. Now that we've done the drunken confession hour, I suppose...
I'm sure there's a group of police officers that just watch streams where people drink. They're like, we're just going to watch and see if people... confess to crime.
Statute of limitations, baby. This was like
when they're live. Well, not the railroad.
The railroad wasn't. That was about 3 years ago or so. Yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Also, for everybody in the chat, we've been thinking about potentially doing a stream of just playing games and hanging out like this. Because at this point, like the giveaways are done, we're just hanging out. We're just chilling with y'all.
Also, we kind of want an excuse to play games because we're so busy with Skill Tree that we don't have time to play video games anymore. So we're thinking that if we introduce a live stream where we play video games, it'll give us an excuse that's like Skill Tree related. We can excuse it as work.
Gremlin or former
we
cop.
play
cough,
games.
Gremlin's gonna arrest me.
So we were thinking of doing like sometime on the weekend, some sort of a live stream of video games.
No, Grant Alexander, I am not in Massachusetts. Grant Alexander's like, I'm going to arrest you. You prove nothing. She's like, confession.
Actually, this all happened in Florida.
Yes, I would have never
As
done
we've
it in my home
mentioned.
state. This was in New Hampshire.
When you were visiting me. It would help if we got our stories straight. If we
To be fair.
You're like New Hampshire, I'm like Florida.
To be fair, I did message, so there's like a rail authority or something, because I looked it up originally to see if I could take it. And I messaged to say, hey, what would it take for me to buy it? And they never answered me back. So I tried. It was just rotting. It was rotting and rusting, and if they want it back, it's now a really nice anvil. If anything, you know what? You should arrest them because they littered. So how's that?
Yeah, they didn't clean up after themselves. You were doing a public service.
A child could have tripped on it and got tetanus, for God's sakes. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
We've gotten to the point where I'm just drinking pure liquor.
Yeah, now you're just drinking liquor. Madness. Anyways, like we were saying, games. If you guys would like to have us, like, stream games or whatever, let us know if that's something you might be into.
In the chat, let us know. Is that something that you think, like, what we're doing right now? Obviously, we're kind of drunk, but do you think it would be something that you'd be interested in watching? As, like, us, probably on Twitch or both, YouTube and Twitch. Depends. Would you be interested in watching us play video games? Probably stuff like
Thank you
Dead
for
by
your
Daylight
service.
or what.
Grant, you're a smartass. I like you, Grant. You're a smartass. Yeah, no, I would be totally down with that. I think it'd be fun. I like my brother says that his wife says we can play Phasmo together. We got to play Phasmophobia with her too. It feels like you played an Uno reverse card. It's true though. It was just left in the neighborhood. Anyways. I didn't recycle it and make money out of it. I made an anvil out of it and provide a service.
You change the evidence so they can no longer trace it back to the railroad. They're like, we're looking for a railroad track part, and they're like, all I have is an anvil.
I think crowds brought up too playing Stick Fighter. I love that game. Like, I love that game. It's such a... I don't know if you guys have played it.
It's fun to get drunk and play.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's any other way we play games. Streamboard games would be fun. Maybe even get some tabletop simulator. Yes! There's some really good tabletop simulators going on. So I don't know how many of you play, like, with Oculus, like VR or whatever, but there is a dope tabletop simulator I really want to try. I just know I don't have the time to invest into it usually. That's a lot.
Crowd says the amount of people in this chat thirsty to play tabletop games with you is wild.
We gotta play. I want to play. That would be so much fun. Like, yeah, Phasmophobia would be dope because I haven't played Phasmophobia in a while. What is that other game we played? Devour.
Phasmophobia has changed a lot since.
Has it? I gotta jump on it.
Like twice as many types of ghosts. There's a bunch of different types of evidence.
Oh,
basically, if you play now, you're probably gonna die.
That's fine. Yeah, Rubes, and I know somebody else mentioned it too, playing Halo Infinite. I love Halo.
Eric just mentioned Jackbox. We actually had the consideration to get a Jackbox for the streams, particular to play games with people, but we figured it would go too long.
Yeah, we were thinking tonight, I should say.
Almost 2 hours.
I know, yeah. Yeah, we were thinking about doing it tonight, but if you all want to see me play Infinite, I need a reason to play Infinite. So, I, from the beginning, from Combat Evolved, have been a huge Halo fan. Huge. It's the only reason I actually bought the Xbox in the first place. My college roommate had it, and I got obsessed with that game. And I've played every Halo since. And this is the only one that I wasn't pre-ordered for. And it's mostly because I'm probably going to end up playing it on my computer, to be honest with you. And it's going to be the first Halo game I've ever played on a PC. And I'm waiting till I have enough time to actually be able to do that and still shoot skill tree stuff for you. But, yo, I will happily play. I fucking love Halo. Damn. I love Halo so hard. That being said, I would like to play campaign before I jump into multiplayer. It's true, Fish. It has been forever since we played Dead by Daylight, too.
I think the first introduction...
I need a reason to play Halo, blah, 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 blah.
I think the first Halo introduction I had was the like, first-person builder. Like, you know, where you could build your own,
Oh, it was almost like a,
Oh,
hey, thanks, Robot.
She said that she has to go to work, sadly. Oh, bye, Wolf.
Aww,
Thank you for
all right, have a
joining
nice
us.
new year. Yeah,
You
thank
are
you.
a very different time zone than us, so I assume it was difficult. So thank you.
Yeah, no, thanks a lot. Have fun at work. I hope you have a nice new year. Definitely chat with us on Discord. We'll, I'll be around for New Year's. Same with all of you. Chat with me on Discord. I don't leave my home. I don't do stuff. So come hang out.
Chat with us on Discord because we don't do anything yet.
Only reason we didn't do this on New Year's Eve is because we were afraid most of you would have plans.
Yeah, because most of you are social people that have social plans, and we're just dorks that sit in our rooms.
Rick, you are a genius. If you're live streaming, your drinks are tax deductible. I love you. Oh, that reminds me. Maddie, make sure, because you bought a bunch of drinks just for this, save your receipts because they are tax deductible.
Are they?
Anything you buy for Skill Tree is tax deductible. So, yeah.
I'll have to send you the receipt for all the stuff for my set.
Halo 3 was my most played game. Yeah, for me, Halo 2. Halo 2, the multiplayer, I loved it. I had roommates who were all incredible at Halo, like just incredible. In multiplayer, I've always been okay. I love the campaign, like I super love the campaign. I always want to be a sniper, always. And every game I play, when I played Overwatch, I wanted to be
it's just
Black Widow.
Fun killing people from a distance.
Yeah, they don't know, but I've always really sucked at it.
Exercise of power.
I've always been terrible at it. I'm much better when I just kind of run and gun and grab a shotgun and get you in the face or something. Like I'm a blunt instrument, it turns out. Yeah, but man, I would love to be like shoddy snipers. I love playing shoddy snipers. But I was just never good at the sniper part. But I've always played with a controller, so it'd be fun to see how it feels with a mouse and keyboard and all that. But yeah, I love me some Halo. Sure, if you guys are into me playing Halo, I will definitely play some Halo. I think that's a good time. You dropping your drinks?
No.
I feel like eventually... did the link I posted show up? I'm not sure, Groundlight. I didn't see a link show up. I feel like eventually we should end the stream because we are just progressively getting more inebriated.
I'm just pouring.
I'm watching you go, and it doesn't look.
I'm just pouring liquids into a glass.
I think I just kicked off a daily live stream. Man, if I didn't have a full-time 40+ an hour job, I would totally give you a daily live stream for sure, 100%. My dream.
You should just end every night getting drunk.
Yeah, you know what? My liver would not like that.
Was that
battle rifle and shotgun? Yo, that battle rifle is sick. I missed the pistol from the first game. The pistol was, but yeah, every game after that, battle rifle was fantastic. I give you what's up on that one. That one's fantastic.
I made a thing.
Drunk talk about Halo. Happy New Year's, guys. Yes. What did you just put liquids into a glass and called it a day? I want to give you shit for that, but I did the exact same thing.
It tastes good.
Yeah, you know what? I kept pouring drinks until it tasted good. When I was coming clean about my anvil, I started with the Curacao and the Bombay Sapphire. I was like, ooh, too strong. I added some triple sec, and I was like, perfect.
Wait, there's such a thing as too strong?
Yes, dear, there is. Live streaming every day sounds exhausting. So I have a friend. He got huge on oh, what the hell was it? The 6-second videos, Vine. Like millions of followers on Vine. Yeah, and he's moved over to like Facebook stream, but he streamed every day. And yes, he said it was a stupid amount of work. He's like, I hate this. This is terrible. I think he stopped Zeds because I think it was just too much for him. He's like, I can't. There. An Infinite has CE Magnum stopping power. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. Moonshine Pickles. You just posted something that said Moonshine Pickles, and no explanation.
I think it's like curing pickles in moonshine.
No, I understand. It's just like.
It's difficult because
are you
I don't
saying
know what
it's
you'll
good?
understand or not.
Brute shots and battle rifles were. Yo, brute shots were great. Brute shots have that almost. I don't know if you've played Overwatch, that Junkrat exploding in a distance kind of deal. If you can get the timing right on a brute shot, it's what's up. For me, honestly,
I'll have you know, we are drinking
Wisconsin. I do like that quite a bit. Their pickles in moonshine. Again, you're killing me.
I know what you mean. We just don't know why you said it.
Yeah, I want to have it. Like everything about me right now wants moonshine pickles. That being said, I've had moonshine cherries and they were terrible. That and lychee fruit. So I've had lychee fruit that's been shipped from China in just alcohol, and I couldn't tell you what kind of alcohol it was. It's just, I'm pretty sure if there was an open flame near me, it would have been the most dangerous position I've ever been in. But yeah, it was too much. Oh, see you, Astrid. Also, Astrid, thank you for being around for as long as you have been. You rock. I really appreciate you. See you on the Discord. Yeah, this... I love how we're like, you think we could fill a half hour? It's because they're awesome.
That was before we started drinking.
We're
like, let's just coherently talk about the year that's passed.
Right.
The year
very soberly discuss
Uh-huh.
where we've been and where we're going.
I don't even think we talked about that much. We just randomly rambled about
Moonshine
something.
cherries are good also. Ronnie, I can't get behind moonshine cherries. I tried. I like whiskey straight up. I'll do tequila straight up. Like I'm usually like I dig straight up. It's so strong for me though. Moonshine cherries. I have lychee tree in my back. You have a lychee tree in your backyard? I love lychee.
Cherries and orange snaps. See, we've talked about doing episodes.
Pork chop, you rock.
Yeah. Having a garden for a kid to have fresh ingredients for these kinds of things, but everything he touches dies.
They all die. I can't keep plants alive. So I can get a plant started. I used to be. Ooh. Oh, hey, thank you. Also, Mudwat, you've been here forever too. You rock. I love seeing you. There is a name I can't pronounce who wrote a thing I can't pronounce, and I'm hoping we get some clarification.
They love our rambling. It's incredibly amusing.
Good. I'm glad.
That just
Clever
seems like a reason for us to do our live streams for every
Diego
week.
Bob, you say I'm red. So here's I'm a level with you. You're gonna see behind the magic curtain here. I am in a basement that I recently had redone, and it's got like the Owens Corning kind of paneling, so it's like foam walls. So the insulation is really good. It is like the dead of winter here, and I've got
What is winter like?
It is cold. It is extremely cold. Although this winter's been fairly mild, but still. I have a space heater in a very small space. It is so hot. I am so hot right now. Like, I've got like shiny forehead. I am really hot. And I could just roll back and shut it off, but I'm dumb. So I've just been letting myself bake here. You know what? I'm gonna do it and shut it off. All right, I'm gonna bake less. How's that? I ran over my receipts. The tax people are gonna be very upset.
Wait, no. That's business related. You can't run over your receipts.
I can do whatever I want with my
receipts.
They're
floor?
They're digitized. I did. I just tossed them on the floor. They're down there. You're lucky they're all in a single bag. They were this shelf here before I was going to be live on camera. Just had pile o receipts on the top of
So then you just grab them, put them in a random Amazon bag.
Yes.
So that you can show them off on stream.
100%. Well, not so I can show them off on stream, just so I can get them off of here. So it wouldn't be shown up on stream. Then I showed it on stream, so it really didn't matter what I did.
Good job.
It's very sad.
This is what it's like behind the scenes. If we look like we know what we're doing, we don't.
No.
And please help us.
Well, just like I've had a few of you say how much you want to get a channel started or something, and you're just like, I don't know how to do it. We don't know how to do it either. We have no idea what we're doing 90% of the time. Oh, thank you, man. Stop spending some money.
And someone a new Patreon.
I'll come back every week when the videos are made. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So, how to turn my workshop into more of a massive mess. That, if I can give you all any experiences on that, my workshop, it is perfect and pristine before every project. There's an in-between session I don't want to talk about.
Behind is because every project he has to spend like a day cleaning his workshop.
I'm the type of mind, I guess. I don't know. Like when I'm done, if I'm working on a thing, I'm like in a fugue state where I'm like, I need a razor knife, and I do it, and I make my cut, and I put the razor knife down. I'm like, now I need the die, and like I'll jump with every step that I need to do, but I don't put my stuff away in between steps, and I strategically put my arm on the table and shove it all off to one side so that you don't see it in the camera shot, so it's not terrible to look at. So I make sure it's a clean. She sees that. She sees like me position the camera right and then go, and just move all my crap to one side. It's awful. Yeah. Don't work like me. Oh, he's heading out.
Work like the perspective of you that we give in the videos.
Yeah, work like what you see on camera. I want so badly to be that person. I want so badly to be neat while I work.
It is 9 o'clock. We've been going for 2 hours. We've been going like more than 30 minutes past the last giveaway.
Right.
I've started drinking pure alcohol.
We should probably wrap it up. You are right. I've had dinner waiting for me for 2 hours. My wife's like, dinner's almost done. I'm like, I have a stream. This isn't happening now. So I should probably have something in my belly except for alcohol.
Happy New Year to everyone. We hope that the year to come is even bigger and better than the one that we've just struggled through.
Yes, for sure.
It's definitely been a struggle, full of being lit on fire and cutting off bits of your finger. And what else have you done to yourself?
Almost poisoned myself with gases and
what else?
Yeah, just a lot of stupid stuff. We don't have to talk about it all.
I hurt my thumb.
You're fine. So yeah, thank you all. I mean, we're looking forward to all the stuff to come. I hope you check out the new channels. Let us know what you think.
So, with the first of the year, there's going to be an intro video posted on both of the new channels as they both launch. The Let Me Tell You a Story is going to post something every Friday of the first Friday of every month. I'm a little bit tipsy, sorry. And then the College of Lore is going to post something every other Tuesday. So be prepared for D&D rules. And my face.
And her face. Lots of her face. So yeah, it's been awesome hanging out with you guys. Happy New Year's to everybody. Stay safe. Drink responsibly if you do such a thing.
Drink responsibly, maybe not like us.
Yes, also, well, I'm staying home. I'm fine. I'm going to go to bed after this. Also, skill responsibly. Try not to light yourselves on fire or cut pieces of you off as the year progresses.
Yeah. So don't drink like me. Don't craft like him.
Yes, and please do share your projects with me. I'd love to see the things you work on, and I'd like to put them on the show. I think that'd be awesome. So, all right, Happy New Year. Honestly, you guys are so incredible. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a lovely rest of your night. And yeah, come join us on the Discord if you want to talk during New Year's too. Oh, Diego Bob, right under the wire. Look at you. I have my hand over the end stream button, and you got in under the wire. Thank you so much. You guys rock. It's crazy.
I'm glad we can make you laugh there.
Yes, for sure.
That is what we strive to achieve.
It is. I want you to have as much fun with us as possible. I promise not to inhale any more resin fumes while making dice. Man. Me and dice. Oh, we're gonna start again. I'm gonna start talking about making dice.
Stream.
Yo, I'm gonna stop the stream now. All right, guys. Have a nice night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. We are officially ended.